you.
You're scared. And you should be.
This is not your company anymore.
Leave the cheek of CM Punk.
Out. Combo move. This is what they've been doing. Hey, McAfee.
Everyone shut the up and sit down!
We got a mom in the front row who taught her daughter how to suck dick.
I'm Mina Shirakawa. I used to be a model. I want to put on a big show.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome once again to the Saturday Shenanigans, hosted by yours truly, the Renegade JJ Williams. Hi guys. Hi guys. CM Punk drama bullshit to the side. I still consider Hangman the worst AEW champion they've had. First of all, we're going to bring in Walter Cruz.
I said that as a joke when what's his name did his promo Monday. He said, "I'm from a prestige university." I said he majored in Steiner, man.
We've got the HBB MAN, James Hebert, in the house.
I do really cool and dumb things for mutants.
Right. A lot of shit going on here. A lot of fucking crazy ass shit.
Where is Noah JD? Well, say his name and he appears, because we believe in Noah Foster.
Fuck is this intro? It is one of those things where as fans we do have these desires of what we want to see, but sometimes you can't always get what you want, and there are reasons you truly don't get what you want. I wouldn't even listen to this in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. What the fuck is this shit? God, rapid whack. Like I said, never been a greater time to be a wrestling fan than with more companies in a more lucrative spot, in a more comfortable business spot, in a sense of mind, it seems, than ever. Again, WWE is not the only one. It is not the end-all, be-all. So let's go back to the Renegade Wrestling JJ Williams to get the official word. JJ, speak!
Make sure you tune in every week, because you never know who's going to drop in to join the shenanigans. Catboy is in the house.
Hello, my internet family.
I say if you want to make them as evil as possible, make them really mad.
We have Mansfield joining the party now. What is going on, Josh?
Like I told no one when we were in Cleveland, him joining JCU was just an unfortunate side effect of my shenanigans towards you, JJ. I know how it can get better, Noah. The panel chooses you.
Shut the fuck up, Josh.
He said that so like.
We got some of the intro back.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Just like how you and I had lunch together the other week.
That was different.
Ladies and gentlemen, the King is here. Say his name and he appears. We believe in King A-Train. There are so many believers in Joe Hendry. The only person on this panel that doesn't believe in Joe Hendry is King A-Train. Tell the world why you do not believe in Joe Hendry.
The reason I do not believe Joe Hendry is he is Fandango 2.0 in a entrance merchant. I rest my case, Your Honor.
Hey! There's nothing wrong with being an entrance merchant. He has some of the best entrances of all time.
Teleporting into the command center, all the way from Angel Grove High, Datilla.
Oh, yeah. I went to the command center on Thursday. I went to Vasquez Rocks, which is where they filmed a lot of episodes. Somebody actually climbed to the very top of those rocks. I made it halfway. I was like, I'm not going up there. Definitely Toni Storm versus Mariah May. That's the one match I probably am looking forward to the most. I really like the story. I'm familiar with all about Eve, so if it plays out that way, I kind of know how this is gonna go.
Say goodnight, Datilla.
Good night.
James, you did say his name. So he shall appear, ladies and gentlemen, the
first time on the Shenanigans, Jeff Meacham is in the motherfucking house.
Ah! All right, we're coming in hard with the botch. All right, fucking hell. It's good to be back. It's good to have an opportunity to talk to the crowd on a Saturday.
If you want to have yourself stomach through it, you can go back and watch when the Main Event Mafia took over Impact. That's what James was talking about.
So if everybody just joined us, we're talking about people sedating people, attempted murder, boys, and tips. Welcome to Saturday Shenanigans, everybody. Aren't you glad I'm back?
Welcome back, Jeff.
Cool.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special Sunday edition of the Shenanigans here live on YouTube.com. I am your host and moderator for the evening, the HBB MAN, James Hebert, joined by our typical host of Saturday Shenanigans, although today it's on a Sunday, the Renegade of Wrestling. It is JJ Williams. How are you, good sir?
I am alive. I am here. It has been a hell of a week. It's been very crazy, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of stuff to talk about.
Yes, sir.
Looking forward to it, though.
Yes, I am as well. Joining us also is the play-by-play commentator for the boxing festivities last night. He is the Rage of Wrestling, Mr. Reliable, Walter Alex Cruz. How are you, good sir?
Mr. 191 subscribers, Walter Cruz. We are in single digits, bro. We only need 9.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm doing all right. You know, Seattle's leading Pittsburgh right now, 7-6. So there you go, Big G.
All right.
We ain't friends today.
Oh, there you go. But yeah, folks, it should be an interesting show today. Glad to see everybody in the chat. Hello, Charles. Hello, Matt Helms. Hello, Safet. Good to see everybody up and at 'em here for our Sunday brunch shenanigans. I feel like it's rare when we do these. Typically, when we do these, it's usually when there's a busy goddamn weekend, and that was definitely this weekend. So there you go. But yeah, we're gonna. I think you know what. Honestly, let's just kind of jump right into the fray of things because we got a couple big cards. One was a historic one, and I know you're gonna want to talk about all that. Let's get on with the GCW card first. I know JJ, you could comment on this because you actually watched it along with me and Ryan.
Senior. Well, I wasn't on the watch along stream with y'all.
Yeah.
But I watched the event and listened to y'all's commentary. So I did watch it. I just didn't watch along with you, so to speak. If that makes sense, because I wasn't on the watch along.
Fair enough. Well, I think the show was fun. I thought the main event was booked really weird. And
it was, but the more I think about it, the more I think that it could have been, because even with professional wrestling, even though it's scripted entertainment, sports entertainment, I don't want to use the F word, but
yeah,
even though it is all that, it still has to be regulated by commissions and stuff. So it's very possible that they couldn't do that violent of a match intergender
in a state park.
Yeah, in a public park, no less.
Yeah, probably.
And so that's why things had to be adjusted the way they were.
Just they GCW did
It was
that just to scare 'em.
already one thing doing the Janela Marcus
Yeah, true.
intergender tag match.
Sure.
But to do an ultra violent match with Billy Starks and Fremont in a public park like that, may have just been a little bit too much for the Indianapolis, Indiana Athletic Commission.
Yeah.
Try saying that 5 times fast, goddammit. I bet you even Ryan can't do it, and he lives there.
Yeah, this is true. I can tell you what I can say 5 times fast. She is our Canadian friend, Ash.
Hi.
She's yours, she's mine, she's our Canadian friend. Ash.
The good F
With her
word.
hair down, no less.
Yeah. There you go. Looking dapper. You're
Thank
replacing
you.
Noah. You're replacing Noah with the best dressed person in the show right now. By the way,
I just woke up 2 hours ago. That's the funny thing.
That'll bring subscriptions looking like that.
yeah. Go subscribe for a nice dressed woman like this. There you go.
Get me to 100 and I'll keep my hair down.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
I will say I liked the outdoor environment, the fact that it was in the park like that. I thought it was a nice touch. I'm getting the film lingo here. The cinematography of it was excellent with the bridge and the river behind them and everything, and the park benches that the fans were sitting on for the entranceway. It was definitely very appealing to the eye.
Yes.
And to Safet there kind of knocking Brett Lauderdale, and you need to book the shows indoors when the weather's not that good. They've had this venue booked for months. They didn't know it was going to be raining. The weatherman doesn't know what the hell the weather is going to be like 30 minutes before it starts to kick in.
Yeah, that's
let
fair.
alone 3 months in advance.
So.
And Ryan said on commentary yesterday that it's been an abnormally dry August and September in Indiana.
Yeah.
So who would have known that on the day they tried to run an event in a public park, it was going to start raining?
Yeah, I mean,
we've got to just chalk that one up as an L. And, speaking of Ryan,
we have
here is your color commentator for the event we're discussing.
the Rental Fish. It is Ryan. Hello.
Yeah. Ryan in the role of Joe Hendry today. We were saying his name and he appeared.
We believe in Ryan. We believe in Ryan.
Just for a test, can you say Indianapolis, Indiana 5 times fast?
I probably could if you hold a gun to my head and make me do it.
Because I was getting tongue-tied like an MF over here trying to say Indianapolis, Indiana Athletic Commission.
It's pretty
what match did we get up to? Have we gotten up to?
We haven't gotten the
talked
match
about
yet.
any specific matches. We're just talking about the GCW show.
I can promise you when they booked this, they absolutely were not thinking about the weather.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
As someone who lives here in this godforsaken state, the rain usually dips out from August to September to the end of September, and we usually have a very wet October.
Yeah.
So there is a burn ban right now. I can't go outside to light up my grill, much less, have a fire, right? So, we needed that rain yesterday, and it did finally develop. Like Indianapolis didn't get hit with the thunderstorm. I got hit with the thunderstorm, right? So. Outside venue or not, it was a fun
I'm
little.
shocked he wasn't knocked off the air because he's right. Like he was right underneath that. By the way, microphone scratchy. Come back in if you can.
Okay, let me see if I can't fix this.
Yeah, take your time. But yeah, no, it's crazy because we could see the thunderstorm developing as we were calling the show. You could see the dark clouds overhead. Literally rolling through on the side, and it was the craziest visual ever. And it was we were scared that they were going to be in a thunderstorm for a second. We were like, oh shit, well, that's not good. So
Is that better?
Yes, much better. Right. There you go. But yeah, fucking crazy. Like, just a crazy event. I agree with you on the production point. The only knocks I have on the Lauderdale thing is the fact that he did not protect his sound equipment with umbrellas or something. Should always have that on standby if you're doing an outdoor arena, even if, you can't protect the ring per se. And two is, okay, so the post-production of the camera work per se, and this is just me because I'm an editor and I know these things. The way they had these things lit, like in post for the streaming, was really, really bad, like grainy, like hard cam. Sometimes it was too dark, sometimes it was too light. Either camera 1 or camera 2 that they kept switching back to, like, was way too dark, and like you could barely make out, like it almost looked like silhouettes fighting. That's really the only knocks, but other than that, I agree with the actual aesthetic of the venue, the state park, the bridge in the background, the river in the background, crowds sitting all around the park. The actual park entranceway as the entrance ramp was a nice touch.
Yeah,
sound mixing was like the best for the music. So, yeah,
I was
overall,
actually
very
able
good.
to hear the music really clear for a
Yes.
change, which is something I don't normally get, like watching them when they're indoors. I was able to pinpoint and track down a few of the wrestlers' theme songs to add to my playlists.
Yes, sir.
So that was kind of cool.
I will say, Nate Webb coming out to Teenage Dirtbag, which we will get to, does not fit him at this stage of his fucking career.
I'm just saying, like, you look at that man, and then you listen to "I'm just a teenager, baby," and I'm like, dude, what's next? Is he gonna use Mbop next week?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah, bro, he comes out
Like,
to
you're
Teenage
expecting some Warrior type of stuff, like teenage
That's why he does that, because the contraction, like, inversion of expectations.
Well, here's the problem.
That's why I made the joke while they were on commentary. I was like, Alexa, show me the example of a wrestler whose theme song does not fit them. Nate Webb.
Cue Nate Webb. By the way, this guy, he comes out the Teenage Dirtbag. Dude looks like he's middle-aged at best. Like, looking rough. He is no longer a teenage dirtbag.
But if we're being fair, Matt Tremont doesn't look like he should be coming out to Journey either. So
yeah.
But there's a huge difference when you look at the crowd reaction for Matt Tremont and for Nate Webb. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because the difference is Tremont. At least it's not saying,
One gives off vibes that they're still hanging out with the college kids trying to party like it's fucking Animal House.
Exactly.
How you do, fellow kids?
And the other is just a guy who likes dirty.
Yes, Ryan. Yes.
I wasn't going to say that one, but yeah.
Yes.
That one's pretty accurate too.
This is very accurate. Very good. But yeah. Overall, the show was entertaining. We almost had a freak injury, I will say. Man like Reese, I'm curious on his condition because while it was raining, and it was raining heavy for the boisterous behavior YDNP match, man like Doris tried to do a springboard drop kick. The ropes were so goddamn slippery that he fucking tweaked his knee, it looked like. Still finished the match like a trooper. Like actually was doing spots with a fucked up knee. Like he was doing like scoop slams, Michinoku drivers while his knee was screwed up. He could just be a really good seller, and that's what he was doing because he's like, well, I slipped. I might as well sell it. But it looked like he actually tweaked it. I hope he's not too dangerously hurt. because the last thing Progress needs is to find a new world champion after they just crowned him not too long ago, I think. So, yeah.
So
I will say that match was one of the things that interested me the most because to date, I have not seen Leon Slater do anything heelish, and the way he acted post-match was different for me.
Yeah. I don't think we've seen men like the Reese act heel either. I thought them kind of being heel, it worked. That's just me. But there you go. Uh-oh. Well, we have somebody that's coming in here.
Yes, yes.
Do we bring him in?
Yes, I sent him the link.
Fair enough. Coming in to join the Shenanigans is the man known as DJ from Rockin' the Ropes.
Hello, everybody. You call me in the middle of work, so you're getting middle of work shenanigans with DJ.
Right on.
Fucking multitasking as always, I see.
But I hope
Fair
everyone's
enough.
doing well. I hope.
Yes. Indeed. Oh, hello?
It's been a crazy week. And
A little bit. You're cutting out a little bit. Yeah, you're cutting out a little bit.
I'll fix my audio in a moment. 1 second.
All right, yeah, take your time. But yeah, damn, it's a full house. I was not expecting that. Well,
I wasn't sure who all we were going to get, so I started sending the link to anybody I could think of.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's kind of a last minute thing. As we were though, GC Dub, Ryan, do you want to pull up the cage match real quick?
Oh, I got it.
Sweetness.
I'm already there. What are you looking for out of this?
I'm just saying, like, you could just start kind of running down the card. We don't have to go match by match. Just say if it was good or bad. We don't have to like go for spot for spot. You know what I mean?
Well, I just want to call out Rachel Armstrong out of the 7-way scramble. That girl has a future.
Yes, she does. Rachel Armstrong was great.
And I got to say real quick, I heard you guys on commentary kind of going off about Brett Lauderdale and the scrambles. I think we'll stop the scrambles when we stop the 500,000 tag team matches on Dynamite and Collision.
Yeah, that seems
just saying.
painful.
Those are a
Yeah,
little
that
bit
seems-
ridiculous at this point too. It's like every week there's one, so
it's the
the scrambles are kind of like
on
their
one
version
hand,
of that.
on one hand, you have a actual roster of talent that is contracted to you, and on the other hand, you have a bunch of rosters that just drives up.
That's true.
To get
That's
an
also
opportunity to wrestle.
I will say,
So,
though, it does go back to JJ's point, and I feel like it's just a pro wrestling thing where it's like, oh, something works. Let's beat it into the fucking ground. It gets crazy.
I
But
mean, I like
was
the
dope.
scrambles because I feel like it gives the local talent a chance to get a spot on a big indie show.
Yeah,
GCW is one of the bigger indies out there.
And Rachel Armstrong shined here.
And if they do shine like Rachel did, like Jeffrey Johns, who's been seen a few times,
Yeah, he did.
then maybe they can work their way onto the main cards. I look at it as a positive.
I also really liked Braden Toon. Braden Toon needs to be booked a lot more prominently in GCW. I think that dude is such an underrated talent. Every time I see him, he comes up with something new. Just has a unique style about him. I feel like that he should be booked in like bigger roles in the company. I think he's got a hell of a future himself. So I think out of all 7 people that were in that scramble, the 2 that shined the most were actually 3: Jeffrey John, Braden Toon, Rachel Armstrong. Definitely.
and next up we have KJ Orso and Gary J. This is they complete their match before the rain started.
Yes, they did.
Thankfully.
Yes, they did.
It started raining in the middle of the YDMP match, which we covered that man like the Reese, sustained a little bit of an injury. To what degree, it is what it is. But even in the rain, these 2 teams put out a banger.
Yeah, really, really good match. Like overall, awesome match. Boisterous behavior. Very, very great team. I don't even know if they were a team before this, but it was fantastic. Like chemistry wise, they have really good chemistry. Hopefully, we see a lot more out of Leon Slater and Man Like Darius going forward. Both came in as champions. YDNP, the first time, they have never come out to gold. They have no gold because of those goddamn cursed clowns. Fuck them clowns. Fuck them juggalos. I hate them. How dare you?
Ooh, those are fighting words, James. You gotta be careful with that. The juggalos be crazy.
Listen,
You think AEW fans are crazy? They ain't got shit on the juggalos.
I understand this. I understand that. I'm one of the. Hey, listen, I'm a fan of AEW anyway. I'm not that crazy, but I get the sentiment. But still, fucking juggalos? Hell no.
I'm glad Ash can just at least admit that the Juggalos were the initial AEW sickos.
Yeah, no, I think everybody here can fucking admit that.
Let's be real. Every fan base has their set of craziness, okay?
Yeah.
That just makes people not want to partake in the fandom.
This shit was so insane that they come out to no titles. And I know that I understand why they had to do it. Because some people in the fucking management don't know how to play nice. We'll get to that later. Trust me. Ryan knows.
Ooh,
But
GCW TVing.
yeah. We'll get to that when we get to it. Trust me. I got
collaborations is not as much as they're worked up to be.
Yeah, trust me. There's some things there. We're gonna get into that a different time. It's not my place to tell yet.
To put things on a lighter note, I gotta do some what's the tag name again?
YDNP.
Yes, I get their initials mixed up. I gotta watch all their matches still.
Yeah,
You can also call them the bust it in the brain, but
yeah,
that's easier.
The four matches I'd highly recommend from them. They're 6-man tag. Walter and I called that at the top play. 6-person tag, excuse me.
Yes.
YDNP and Marcus Mathers versus Billy Starks, Megan Bain, and Miyu Yamashita. That fucking banged.
I have that saved on my watch list. I just haven't gotten around to watching it yet.
Yeah,
but I do have it on my playlist on YouTube.
Watch that one.
Spoiler alert, that's one of my nominees for match of the year.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Yep. That one. Watch that one. Watched their match at House of Glory recently with the main event. Midas Black and Jay Lyons. Watch their match at the Maryland collab show, GCW in Maryland, against Bang and Matthews. That was a really good one. And then they had another 6-man tag team match at Homecoming this year with Marcus Mathers taking on the Miracle Ones, which was Ichiban and I forget the other two off the top of my head, but it was a really good match. If you like the PWG style of matches, those 6-mans are going to be for you. I actually rate the top play one even better than the one I just mentioned last, although that was awesome too. Those are the fucking 4 I would pick. Which is why I sing these guys' praises so much because, you know.
What's the name of the recent House of Glory show? Because I don't really keep up with House of Glory.
House of Glory in Philadelphia is all it's called.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just called House of Glory Philadelphia.
Okay,
Let me
that's
add
even
to that
better.
list Joey Janela's Spring Break 9, where they first came together and formed versus Violence is Forever.
That's fair,
That's
too.
the night where they won the tag titles.
Yeah, Dominic Guarini and Kevin Koo versus Jordan Oliver and Alec Price. Yep.
That should be like a good 2
Definitely.
hours worth of content.
Definitely do not watch the Riddle Box match, though.
No.
I will co-sign that. That one was pretty bad.
That was a fucking train wreck. That was Friday.
Okay, say what you want about the scrambles, say what you want about the $500,000, reward matches. Can we stop making matches like completely the fuck up?
Yeah, right.
Like we walk into this and I'm like, what is a Riddle Box match?
No idea.
And I thought, is it a Clockwork Orange House of Fun match? Is that what we're doing? And no, it's worse.
I wish it was.
It was arguably worse than a Clockwork Orange match.
Yeah, I honestly, I would tend to co-sign on that. It was that bad. Anyway, that was Friday, Saturday. This match with YDNP, it ruled. Very, very fun match. Although it took place in the rain, and it was very unique and very scary, especially for Dries. Hopefully, he's not too seriously injured. So
I was just waiting for Samoa Joe ringside in his yellow poncho, looking all sad and depressed.
We had a few of those. We had a few of those in clear ponchos.
We did.
Ringside.
We did.
Quite a few of them, actually.
Yes, he's right.
But next up, we had Teenage Dirtbag Nate Webb versus Always Ready Matt Cardona. Yeah. A match that I don't think anyone really asked for, but this is what we're getting.
And
this
is after
well, in between
Alec,
that, we had
yes.
the return of Cole Radrick, who was Alec Price's former partner, who had gotten injured, and that's how him and Jordan Oliver came to be a thing in the first place.
Yes.
Yeah.
Radrick is from Indy, so he was kind of making a status update appearance like, hey, I'm still alive. Recovery's going good. It's good to be back in GCW in my hometown type of thing. And that's when Cardona came out and started trying to punk him around, and Nate Webb came out to defend his honor, and we got that match, which was scheduled, but just kind of an interesting way to bring it about, I think.
Yeah. I think they're possibly setting up Matt Cardona, trying to get that little brass ring.
Yeah, because what is it? Cole Roderick has the brass ring to challenge for the GCW title if he ever so chooses. So there is that.
Which I'm assuming is like their Money in the Bank motif. I don't know a whole lot about the brass ring because he had the brass ring before I started watching.
Yeah.
So I don't know the exact rules of it. If it's a cash in anytime type deal, or if it's like AEW has done where you have to announce when you're cashing it in.
Yeah.
Not really sure the specifics of it all, but he does have the opportunity when he chooses for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after that, we got the Bev and Dr. Redacted. These two
just said fuck the ring.
Like they you know, whatever we had planned in the ring, we're not doing it.
Yeah.
The ring's wet. It's raining. And, you know, honestly, I never thought I'd see a man get thrown into a porta potty and get covered in that porta potty, you know,
blue
antibacterial blue stuff.
Yep.
Right.
And it happened.
It was a shitty situation all the way around, and I don't think anyone can avoid it at this point.
Yeah. For the sake of being polite about it, we'll just call it porta potty goody. Porta potty goo and move on.
Yes.
In porta potty goo.
And y'all could just imagine what the goo was.
For all puns and purposes, this is quite literally a shit show at that moment on.
Hey. That's a flag, 5-yard penalty. Save the puns for Walter.
About rocking ropes like this right now, okay, James?
Jesus Christ. Well, hey, you said it, not me. But no, fucking holy shit, man. Like, that was funny. I gotta tell you, these two are the smartest deathmatch wrestlers in the history of the business. That's not saying much. Just them coming up with the idea of, hey, the ring's wet. It's too wet to do any spots on the ring. Let's just do our shit outside.
Yeah, and this is the one spot where I will knock Fred Lauderdale because I 1,000% agree with what y'all said on commentary.
Honestly, I just
They should have taken this opportunity to dry the ring down some.
Yeah,
since they were fighting outside the ring anyways.
Yeah.
Wipe down the ropes. Get a little spot mop on the map, if you can, to try to dry it up. Some towels,
air dryers, something. Yeah, like what the fuck.
Real quickly before Ryan goes anymore, shout out to After the Slam podcast.
Hi, After the Slam. You do good graphics. We like you.
Yes, we will definitely be shilling the interviews at the end. You can already see me and DJ are using your art as our off-screen avatars here. So
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I need something like that for me. God damn. Shit looks sick. I like it.
Hey, I did it. I just want to be adamant about this. I did it first, okay? I did it first.
Leave it to DJ. He has to be first on it.
Just on this one, because listen, Body Slam
This
is
is
a great
fair,
dude. He's a great guy. He does great graphics, and we're gonna have awesome times on these podcasts, both me and JJ.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. What's
Continue
next?
though, Ryan.
Yeah, what's next on the docket?
I will say that they took as much time as they were going to. I honestly feel like you could have gave Bev and Dr. Redacted maybe 3 more minutes, and you could have actually just cleaned out the ring the rest of the way. So Genesis and friends didn't have to worry about drying the ring as they were going on.
Yeah.
Because the towel came out during the 6-person tag between Genesis and Mathers versus Bang and Matthews and Gringo Loco. Interesting note here, Gringo Loco on Friday night teamed with Effie, and Effie got injured. So
probably by that fucking Doomsday Device sack rider that they did.
Yeah, that's probably what did it potentially. But wrestling's interesting because it's usually the simplest of things that injure you.
Yeah.
The more dangerous looking spots, no.
Somehow.
Somehow a scoop slam will be the thing that does it.
Let's not forget, Kevin Nash tore his quad just by climbing over the top rope.
This is true.
Mm-hmm. And, it is Kevin Nash. It is the weakest quad in the business. But it is what it is, man. Next up, Genesis, Mathers versus Bang and Matthews and Gringo Loco. This is a actually really good match. Great showcase for Megan Bain, who just also the night before beat Shotzi Blackheart in a very dominant fashion. What can I say? This match in its own right was a clusterfuck because of the rain, because of the having to clean up. You go like, I love it when the referee's in the background, kind of just trying to hide what he's doing. He's just like, you can see the towel, but he's trying to act like he's not doing anything.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on. But
yeah,
that's my thoughts on it.
I want to know how gangsta is Megan Bain, because she is on a pre-show match for All Out in Toronto on Saturday. Is there the possibility she could do that match, hop a flight, and be in LA for Homecoming LA that evening? How gangsta is Megan Bain? Because I would love to see that happen.
That would be pretty cool.
I need to experience her up close and in person.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's the type of character that I don't think TV does justice to, both in her athleticism and her looks.
In person, you have to experience her, huh, JJ?
God damn it, James.
Sorry.
I mean,
hey, she's single again, so
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, please don't act like you wouldn't, James.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Go ahead, Ryan.
It's my only regret from yesterday is not driving the 40 minutes to Indianapolis to see Megan Bain.
This is fair. And then what else do we have, Ryan?
We have. Hold on, I'm just closing my door.
Yeah, you're fine.
We have the next up. We got Manders versus Tankman versus Mance Warner. And this match
this is great.
Was the big meat match of the night. They added Warner in just, I guess, to get it on the card. And honestly,
Warner had been announced for part of the show, but he was never booked for a match. So it was always kind of like, well, what are they going to do with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fair enough point. It's just like, it was a correct use because, Manders and Tankman, two really big guys, can't really do a lot because the rain, the mat is still wet, relatively speaking. like the mat is still drying through this match, and they put on a really good contest, all things considered, what ring or no or not.
Yeah.
Mance Warner hit a knee trembler on Tankman, allowing Manders to reverse the pinfall for the win, which was pretty interesting.
I love this finish, by the way. Like the trembler knee going into a jackknife cover after a power bomb by Tankman, which allowed Manders to get the win by happenstance. Like, I love finishes like that in multi-person matches. Like it gave me Backlash 07 vibes when they did that with Cena, rated RKO and HBK. I thought that was really good too.
Just got to be careful in matches like that because that's how Ethan Page became NXT World Champion.
This is true.
And granted, he's a great Canadian Ash, but he shouldn't have won the title in that moment.
That's fair. That's fair. It was like
North American champion, Canadian strap, love it.
He could have done that.
NXT World Champion, like 2 months after he came in the company, not quite here for that.
Fair enough. Man, that North American title is looking so much better, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'm waiting to see that on the shelf there behind Ash, a little replica with the Canadian strap and everything.
Yeah.
I would grab it if I had the funds for it.
Anyway, let's get to the. No, Jesus.
Who threw that up? That was Walter.
Not quite main event. The not quite main event. The next thing, we have Billy Starks coming out to the ring, announcing that Effie's not going to be there. And then she challenges Matt Tremont for the Ultraviolent title.
Yeah, so this fucking shit.
You can see
the real-time breakdown of James was hilarious.
I got so scared. I was like, oh God, we're going to have a fucking crime scene on our hands.
There was a young couple in the background of this. Okay. The girlfriend in this couple.
Yep.
Or at least I assume girlfriend, because it can't be too safe in today's society. And just assume things anyway. But she's looking at him, and it looks like she's doing the math. That girl's going to die.
She was like, I thought you were like bringing me to a wrestling show. And the guy's like, yeah, this is a wrestling show. He's like, no, this is a murder that's about to happen in the middle of the street.
like
gears are turning.
For 2 minutes, for the 2 minutes as Tremont walked to the ring, I'm sitting there going like, please, Tremont. She knows not what she's asking. Just put her down quickly.
Because for context, the commentators had said earlier that if he was hurt, his knee was swollen to the size of a tennis ball. Yes. So the main event was in question. So she comes out there and she, like Ryan said, mentions that if he is injured, but I'm here for titles. I'm here for championships. And Ryan and James are doing the math on commentary, as are the commentators on Triller. And it's like, well, the Brothers of Construction just won the tag titles. They're not on the show. Effie is injured. There's only one other championship in GCW, and that's Matt Tremont in the Ultraviolet title. And you could just kind of see in real time how everybody was figuring out what was going to happen. And then Journey Separate Ways kicked in. And then, like I said, the meltdown of James was just one to behold.
I got so scared. And they started having the hardcore matches, and it looked like it was tame. And then I got even more scared because then the bandana came off. Mind you, he still has the fucking scars from the skewer spot with the chair from the night before because of course fucking Tremont.
Which was epic in and of itself. And again, I know we're not here to talk about Friday night. Some of you may have missed the space, but watch that match back because the visual of Tremont with all the skewers in his forehead looking like a porcupine and then taking a chair shot and the skewers flew into the air.
It was ridiculous.
Was just something to behold.
Yeah,
it was cinema.
Visual. I gotta see that shit.
The only thing I can compare it to is what would happen you hit Sonic the Hedgehog. with the steel chair and all the rings
Dude, he was
The rings flying out.
dude.
It's a
The
great
skewers
comparison,
acted like,
Ryan.
it was the skewers were the Sonic rings. It was ridiculous. And then so then the Koger brothers come out and ruin everything.
Well, Billy goes to the top rope.
No, they saved me.
This is the only death match in the history of death matches that have ever ended due to no contest
that I've seen. Yes.
So it's just
because it got turned into a tag match. So
yeah.
But a big appreciation for Koger Hair and Koger Bald for saving Billy Starks' life.
See, and this is where I got tongue-tied earlier, Ryan, because I was saying to James that it's possible that the Indiana Athletic Commission wasn't going to let that level of violence occur in a public park like that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, it was definitely more the Indianapolis specific, than Indiana as a whole, because I've seen some pretty violent wrestling here in Indiana. But
in
all things considered,
like that,
in a public park, in a public scenario, yeah, I don't think there's
in a state park, no less. Yeah, no way.
No, it ain't happening. That don't work for us, brother.
No. So there you go. But yeah, it was a weird finish to the show, weird main event to close it out, but overall, still a very fun show.
Yeah, like we are T-minus 6 days now, less than a week till I go to my first GCW show, and I'm just like, I'm like a crackhead over here looking for his next fix. I'm like, is it time yet? Is it time? I got to go through 6 days before I can get there, but I'm so stoked. And there's one more show, the Friday show, to watch before I go to see what kind of chess pieces get set up.
Yeah.
And it hasn't been announced by GCW, but it has been announced by the talent. My good buddy Gino Rivera is going to be on the Friday show, James.
Oh shit, that's really
so
cool.
You're going to get to call a Gino Rivera match.
Nice.
I don't know who he's going to wrestle. He'll probably be in a scramble.
I like
if they
that.
stick with their little theme here, because he's not a full-time GCW guy, so it gives him the opportunity to kind of shine. But yeah, he's supposed to be on the card on Friday, so
that's gonna be fun. I like that. I don't know what that's about there, Nick, but yeah, fair enough. But yeah, again, overall, fun show. Was nearly traumatized. Luckily, I was not traumatized by the show. It was actually a very fun show, and I wasn't left.
I think you were more
sad.
traumatized by the boxing fight than you were the GCW show.
Well,
and that's just because some of it was boring and it was really a 1-5 card.
Great segue, JJ. Actually, no. To be honest, the first two fights were all right. The second fight was the fucking fight of the night, in my opinion. That was a back and forth slugfest. I love that fight.
The Billy Martinez one?
Yeah, Billy Martinez. We'll get to that. But in order to kick this topic off, I am going to defer to our play-by-play man extraordinaire for that evening, Walter Cruz, my friend. We called great boxing action for, the first time. We've seen the first great boxing card and I don't even know how long. And I say great because we've been so used to the direct that boxing has been giving us that it's been refreshing that they actually took this fucking sport seriously finally. So why don't you talk about it with us, Walter?
All right. So from Las Vegas, main card started. What was the first fight? Walsh was the main co-main. It was Alakal and what was his name? Muhammad Alakal.
Yes.
Versus Crawford. Not that Crawford.
Yeah.
Another Crawford.
Travis Kent Crawford.
Ironically enough, it was an exact preview of what the main event was going to have because Alakal ran through this dude, shut him down with that damn jab that was, I'm telling you, it's the most annoying punch in boxing. But it's the most effective punch. When you know how to master the jab, you master the art of boxing. Alicale he made this Crawford look like it's the first time he ever fought. And I kind of knew going in because he had a bad record. He was like 7-4 and something and like 2 knockouts. So I kind of knew it was going to be bad. But I mean, these guys are young. They were like, what, 21 and 22 years old, I think they said, right, James?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So Alicale just outlasted him on points. Got a little tired towards the other. And then Travis Crawford might have snuck one round maybe, but if not, I think it was a shutout. I think the scorecards were 99-91, 99-91, and 98-92. So they gave one judge gave Crawford 1 round.
Yeah.
Then we got into the fight of the night. Christian McBilly, Lester Martinez, who what I say back and forth.
This fucked. God, this fucked. Like, okay, I shit you not. Like, this was one of the best boxing matches I've ever seen in God, I don't even know how long. Like, the back and forth between these two, it didn't feel like an exhibition. It didn't feel like nonsense. It felt like 2 pro athletes knew what the F they were doing, wanting to beat the piss out of each other, wanting to put on a show for the fans. They were having such a great fight that the arena was 90% capacity before the main fight started. That's how good this fucking fight was. And if you know boxing, you know getting people in the building for a fight that's not even the main event is such a hard thing to do. It's such a hard thing to do.
Which I don't understand, because to me that's a waste of money, because you're paying for all that money for a ticket. I'm getting my money's worth. I'm not.
I hear you.
They take the ring down.
I hear you.
But yeah, no, these two were machines. Like, literally, something went off in their head. They heard a bell, and the bell went bing, and they said, "Ooh, punch!" And like, literally, that's what they did. Like, these two would not stop. Like, I thought there were 2 machines. It was like Rock'em Sock'em Robot, the way these two were turning and hitting each other. But Christian McBilly did get a little tired towards the end, and that's when Martinez turned it off. And as soon as that bell rung, I said I wouldn't be surprised if this was a draw. And damn sure, draw. Like, I fucking knew it. They need to run that back. Like,
yes, they do.
Night. Like, I can't wait. Like,
run this back, make that the main event of the next card. I'm dead ass.
If I were them, just to make them bigger stars, I'm jumping on that Logan Paul Davis card.
I wouldn't. I hear that, but don't. This is why I say that. This is whatever this Zuffa boxing thing is. I had my reservations going into it because, oh god, and by the way, we'll get to my doldrums towards the portion of this. We'll get there. There is some criticisms, don't you worry. But I do want to say, like, the actual presentation and the way that this felt like fucking boxing again. It felt real. It felt like a fucking sport. And I don't want them to have to then be, the semi-main or the main or a fucking the first fight on the card to a goddamn exhibition fight like the women were for the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight. I don't think they fucking deserve that. I think they deserve way more than that. I think they deserve a main event, and I think Dana White's the guy to put him in the main event. I think he sees this fight and he says, we got to run this back, put it in the main event for Zuffa boxing. I think that's what they have to do here.
Yeah, the fact that the production was Dana White, that's why it just made that fight better. But I feel like this should have been the co-main event. But then we got to the co-main event, which was the Irish Calum Walsh versus Fernando Vargas Jr., which started off with a knockdown in the first round. We thought some shit was going to happen, and then it became watching paint dry. The most boring fight I've ever seen. Like, I literally wanted to paint my office and just watch the paint dry. Like,
I literally was making this graphic for Walter's channel because I was so fucking bored of that fight. Like, I did this in real time as that was going on. It was awful. My
brother was actively talking to me, and then I peeked over and looked, and he was fucking knocked out. Like the fight put him to sleep, literally.
Well, let me just say, I think this helped more than covering the actual boxing did, because we're at 194 now.
Yeah.
You only need
fair.
6 more, Walter.
That's huge.
Yeah,
that's huge,
crazy.
actually. That's huge. Woo-wee.
But then we got to the main event, the bread and butter, and
I was eating bread and butter a little bit ago.
and pretty much the school bell rang, and we were in school because Crawford fucking taught Canelo a boxing lesson. Like literally, Canelo might have gotten the worst he did was a headbutt scratch that caught Crawford underneath. Everything else, Crawford looked like he could have won another 12 rounds. And Canelo was just exhausted. He could not catch this man. This man was so fast. It was like watching Wile E. Coyote keep trying to catch the Roadrunner. Like, that motherfucker was not catching Crawford at all. Like, I think maybe the 8th and the 10th round, he did one little thing that might have won the fight. But that 9th round was the best round of the fight. Crawford came out swinging so damn hard immediately as soon as he came out. And he was just, nothing was, I kept saying it, nothing was intentionally to hurt him. He was just popping them, and it was volume. And I said, I think this man punched it throughout the fight at least 500 times. The final stat, 442 punches. I freaking knew it. This man would not stop punching. Crawford just proved that he belongs in the echelons of boxing.
Yeah,
and he needs to fight Tank Gervonta Davis. Like, I need that fight.
Yeah.
But shout out to Canelo, because he made no excuses. They asked him at the end of the fight, and he just said how Crawford is just better. He's like, I couldn't catch him. He's so fast. And he admitted Crawford's better than Mayweather, in his opinion, having fought both. And, I mean, he gave him all the credit. And he said, what could you have done better? And Canelo literally said, nothing. He was like, the guy would, he said, my body just didn't listen. I just couldn't go. The man was so fast. But, like, this was a boxing clinic. Like, literally.
Yeah, man.
Canelo went to school, man.
Can I add something as well?
Yeah, go for it, Dino.
I only watched the main event, so and like I agree with you guys. This felt like, unlike the past like 5 boxing events we've had. This felt like a real one. This felt like an old school Mike Tyson style of fight, or Pacquiao Mayweather. That's the last time I felt like this in terms of boxing.
Yep.
It was a really exciting atmosphere. It was a really good fight. And I think boxing and wrestling and just competition sports like this should try to go for this kind of presentation for all of their events.
Yes. 100%. Real quick, DJ, if you haven't, since you said you only saw the main event, you got to go back to the event itself on Netflix. Watch the M. Billy versus Martinez fight. It is so fucking good. I don't recommend like matches that aren't a main event enough. You have to see this to understand how good this was. They were just throwing bombs the whole fight. It was awesome. Like they did not take a break. Like the only break they took was like round 6 or 7. They just kept throwing haymakers the whole fight.
I think I saw a few clips on Twitter, but I'll go back and watch it.
It's really good. It's a really good fight.
From the word go, they were just like, pew!
Yeah.
The downside was at the main event, it took so fucking long for each boxer to come out. Like they went there literally were 2 concerts before anything happened.
Yeah. Real quick. I'm gonna go to the negative, and then I do have a positive to end this whole thing on, because I do wanna establish this. Okay. Firstly, fuck man. The how long it took to get to the main event is 35 fucking minutes. It was not needed to be that long. It did not need to be that long. It was absurd. And by the way, for me, I count the fight starting when they start doing the introductions and both fighters are in the ring. That's when I start the real thing begins, right? 35 minutes just to get to that fucking point. They had 4 different sets of music pieces, one by Tool, one by a mariachi band, and then 2 more songs by another mariachi band that was up on the stage. I was like, okay, this is when I deciphered this is not a WWE problem. This is not a UFC problem. This is not a Zuffa boxing problem. This is a TKO problem. Fuck me. It doesn't need to take that damn long to get to the action. Fuck out of here with that shit. I am so tired of TKO with this bullshit. Always taking forever.
They made an Undertaker entrance look
yeah, dude.
short.
An Undertaker entrance looked shorter than this. It looked like Rey Mysterio's entrance from 2002 compared to this. Yes, and JJ, go ahead. Because you're
James,
yeah.
you said that Ryan and Hannibal wanted to be 199 and 200, right?
Yes.
Tell him to make that happen.
Right now? Okay, good.
Walter's
good,
at 198.
Good. Hold on.
He's at 199. He should be at 199 now.
Ryan just made it 200. Ryan just made it 200. It's done.
There we go.
We did
Congratulations,
it!
Walter.
We fucking did it!
Holy shit, Walter.
Oh, shit!
Hey, Walter, how happy you are that you're not going to Saudi?
Right. Hey, Lee.
Get your wife in here. We made it happen. I'm
Lee.
screaming.
I tried to be 200, but I was at least 199. I'll live with it. I was 199.
You and Ryan had this.
Walter, at least give me the effort on the attempt, but I'm happy for you, my guy.
You and Ryan had the same idea.
I gotta go to WrestleMania.
We did it.
I cut the camera off. If you come in here with that towel naked like that, I'll get 3,000 subscribers in 2 seconds.
You also might get thrown off of YouTube, bro.
Oh my god. We made it! Hey yo!
200.
Hey!
All right, turn around. I gotta turn the camera back on.
Oh my god, hold on. Oh shit, wrong thing. I'm trying to make it official. Cause I screen capped the whole thing. Holy shit.
That's hilarious. She came from my she's in a towel. And I'm like, well, that'll equal 3,000 real quick.
I told you. Even if it was because of this, even if it was because of the boxing event and me doing the graphic, it don't matter. I said this would push him over the hump. I was fucking right. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby.
Because people are just not everybody's a wrestling fan, but most people are some kind of sports fan.
Yeah, damn right they are. Dad, we made it. All right, hold on.
Hey there, it is the center of attention, Brittany Brooks here.
This is your NWA Women's World Television Champion.
This is the TNA Knockouts World Champion, Masha Slamovich.
Subscribe to Rage of Wrestling on YouTube. Póngase verde.
You better subscribe right now ahora to Rage of Wrestling.
Subscribe to Rage of Wrestling on YouTube.
Everybody, make sure you subscribe to Rage of Wrestling on YouTube and get them to 200 subscribers. Let's go!
There it is.
We did it. Where's the Door of the Explorer music, man? We did it. We did it. Yay!
Yeah. And it is super official. There it is, folks. 200 subscribers has been reached. Oh my god, man. It's awesome. Thank you. First of all, all right. Walter, the floor is yours before we continue with the review because we only have a couple things left to talk about on the boxing card. Please, the floor is yours. I'll give you the solo shot. Give the thanks that you need to give. 1 minute. Okay. He's hugging his family. He's hugging his family. That man's got a family.
No, I got a phone call is what I got. Yeah, thanks everybody.
Don't forget he multitasks. He's working right now.
Yeah.
Multitasking.
We gotta tell Brittany that we gotta re-cameo her. Just thank her for saying that because and all of them because we got to it. Like, whew.
Like before you go, I've said it a couple times. I love all of the videos that they sent.
No.
Brittany seemed the most genuine. She seemed the most hyped for it.
Yeah, man.
And this isn't a knock at our good buddy La Princesa, but even she didn't seem like she was as energetic about it as Brittany did. So I'm so happy we finally made it, man.
GG Walter, enjoy Mania, says Ryan of the Dirty Crew.
Let me see. Where's it going to be? Allegiant Stadium, right?
Yeah.
It is an 8-hour drive.
This is awesome, man.
And I'm definitely driving, and there's no way I'm not going to be in Vegas and not have a car.
Anything.
Yeah, you got to have a vehicle, man, especially if all of us are going with you and the
man.
extracurricular stuff we're going to want to do. That's too much for Ubers, but
yeah.
James gave you the solo, man. Make your speech.
Yeah, please, man. Anybody you want to thank? Anybody you want
everybody,
to thank?
especially JJ, James, all the effort you guys put in and all the promos and everybody. Just thank you to everybody. I don't know who all the 200 are, but man, thank you. I appreciate it. And then it's not over though, because the next goal it's got to be 500 so we can get monetized and do more things.
Yeah,
just share, man. Word of mouth goes a long way. Just tell everybody.
Goes a long way indeed. But thank you all for getting us to this goal of 200. I know the people to thank. Shout out my dad. Shout out my mom. Shout out JJ's crew that he's been sending it out to, because I know he's been sending it out to multiple people. Shout out the Rock Ropes crew. Shout out the Wrestle Collective. Shout out
to Body Slam.
Yeah,
he was one of them. I messaged him last night to try to get him to sub.
Yeah, shout out
after the Slam podcast. So shout him out.
Yeah, shout out to Lou. Shout out everybody.
Yeah, I messaged Slick last night.
Yeah,
to see if he could, feed to the collective.
One last push, and it was there, man.
Like you said, huge. Shout out to DJ, the Rock and Ropes crew. I know they have been pushing for us hardcore. So thank you, DJ, for everything that you guys have done.
Yeah, man.
Listen, anything for Walter, and I take all the me putting you over Walter as you can right now, because he is genuinely one of the nicest people I've met in this wrestling space. And if anyone deserves the accolade, the views, the subscriptions, it's this guy.
Yeah.
And nothing makes me happier that not only that I was 199. So let's also just add that I was 199.
Of course.
But I'm glad he's able to go to WrestleMania. I'm glad he got the 200. Let's talk 500. Let's hope we can get you to 2,000 now. Okay.
Yeah, damn right.
Well, 500 is the next goal, because at 500 he can get monetized.
Now 100 subs to Saudi, says right. Nah, fuck off. Oh, Jesus.
Well, we've had one half of our Canadian connection for pretty much the whole show, but with the celebration, we've got to bring in the Chad Kroger to the Avril Lavigne.
Oh,
Nick is here.
Oh, God damn it.
Listen, if WWE wants to know what a nostalgia pop is, they should have listened back to this stream half an hour ago.
Yeah, true. But
Nick messaged me. He was popping that DJ and Ryan were in the same space together playing nice.
I'm like, oh, what?
Listen, it won't be a future thing for forever, but DJ can play nice. DJ's a nice guy. I am a nice guy. Okay, I don't know why everyone thinks I'm mean.
You know what?
You're a misogynistic asshole.
At the end of the day, this was the perfect space for it, because look at what we accomplished with everybody here together.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, y'all made that happen. So thank y'all. Nick, we made it to 200 subscribers. I'm sure
he knows.
There you go.
He's been watching. He's been communicating with me. I did just post it in the group chats.
Dude, that's so huge, man.
So got it. Walter, who are you taking to WrestleMania?
Well,
don't put him on the spot on the air like that.
Don't do that.
Let that be off air.
I didn't even hear the question. I heard you say don't ask him on the air, but
fuck you guys. I want to go. Fuck you guys. Take me.
Well, look, in all fairness, and I don't know what Walter's talked over with his wife, but
No, I know. I'm just fucking.
like I've said for a minute, the original deal was Walter +1 in Vegas for a month. A month in Vegas seems like a lot, especially when somebody is trying to control their gambling urges. So my pitch to Walter was Walter +2 for a week and a half, 2 weeks, because that's about how long the Mania festivities run.
Yeah.
And my push from jump has been James and Noah.
Yep.
Because they live the furthest. One's in Toledo, Ohio. One's in Massachusetts. Walter's in NorCal and is going to drive himself. I'm in SoCal. I can get a Greyhound.
Yeah.
And all of us can kick it together for the week and a half in an Airbnb or whatever. Go to GCW, go to FSW. You know, Walter +1 will go to Mania, which that's not going to be me. I'll be at the house doing the watch along, whatever.
Yep.
But that's but it's up to Walter at the end of the day. It's his reward.
Yeah, man.
Proud of you, Walter.
So let him figure it out. He'll get with everybody. But yeah, like I am just so proud that it actually happened.
Yeah, man. Dead ass.
And I just don't want anyone to be upset when he picks me.
And that's been one of the things I've been trying to make clear when I've tried to promote this is I've not been doing this for selfish means because I don't want him to pick me. I can get there on my own.
This is true.
And I've been to a WrestleMania. As much as I'd love to go to a Stadium Mania, I don't have to do that.
Yeah.
I just want to be able to meet up with and hang out with my buddies that I've never met in person.
Yeah.
That's what this has been about for me.
Through that.
To be clear, her deal was the ticket, not the way there. So she'll
Fair
get you the
enough.
WrestleMania ticket, whoever, but you got to get your own way there.
Fair.
They're not at all. I asked Chrissy.
Well, we'll definitely figure that out as we go. But yeah, man, guys, thank you so much. Everybody involved, thank you so much. So,
I'm so stoked that we were able to do it on the air. You know, that it happened where we could celebrate it live and on a Sunday brunch shenanigans, no less. Like we never do shenanigans now. And this is when we were able to make it happen. Like that's crazy to me.
That's crazy. It would if it would have just randomly been people on a Sunday, none of us would have known until we looked later.
The only down part, and I hate to be a negative Nilly, the only downer, Jeff and Noah aren't here to celebrate it with us.
Oh, dude, I'm so pissed that they're not here. You know what?
Well, don't be pissed. Jeff has work.
Yeah,
and after being out of action for as long as he was with concussion protocol, he needs to work.
Yeah, that's
Noah's at church. All-day events, and we know Noah does his church thing.
What we'll do is we'll have a party that's a separate stream. We'll do it here with them. We'll have a fun time. Woohoo! That's what we'll do.
Okay,
So Walter, what are you at? 200 on the dot?
Yeah, he is 200 flat right now.
Okay, so nobody be a dick and go unsubscribe so he gets the 190.
And for all you new subscribers, make sure you tune in on September 27th when we do Canadian karaoke. I'm going to expect you two Canadians to be in the room participating and singing along. Okay.
Honey, we got Canadian karaoke coming up.
And I have done homework, okay? I have done homework. I have come up with a list of artists.
Okay.
All right, listen. We are gonna go long in the tooth if we don't try to cap this now, because we still have this. We got the Saudi thing. We got the DPW card we have to run down.
I almost feel like we shouldn't do the Saudi thing now because it's going to be such a negative topic.
Yeah,
like,
we should save that for for the actual shenanigans next Saturday, JJ.
We've had such a high. I don't know if we want to come crashing down with that.
Let's just save it for Rock and Ropes.
You know what? Yeah. You know what? let him take it. Because then we don't.
I mean, me, Walter, and Jeff discussed it on air the other day. You know.
Yeah.
It was talked a little bit about in the spaces yesterday.
Yeah, it was. It was.
So I'm good with benching that topic.
So if you're good, I'm good. We'll go to the audience, and we'll go to. Oh Jesus! Oh wait a minute, we got another Canadian that might be a Canadian karaoke. Hold
This
on.
is my mom. Eat.
Yes, mom is eating.
Yeah, yeet mom. We love it.
The mom is eating.
Yeah, I got that for when I bought my AJ Lee shirt a couple weeks ago.
That is adorable. We love this. We love
I
it.
don't have any quarters, mom. Oh, okay,
How would
yeah.
you eat in French?
How would you yeet in French?
Yeah,
How would you eat in French?
I don't
know.
know.
Yeet.
La yeet. La yeet. La yeet. There you go. All right,
No.
listen. Okay.
Yeah.
Is everybody cool in the
Yeah.
chat and here with benching the Saudi Arabia topic? Raise your hand. Say aye.
Listen, I. But
All right.
I mean, let's just call it a spade a spade. Business is business. It is what it is, right?
Yeah. Well, listen, we'll talk about it probably
Exactly.
next week, at least a little bit to start it off.
Le yeet.
Le yeet.
A. Don't forget the A at the end of it.
The
yeet,
yeet, Le yeet,
Also, I got a message from my dad. He says hello, everyone.
Yes.
So, you know what? Before we get into DPW, I do want to bring up kind of an impromptu thing because I do want to fill the void that's being left by the Saudi topic.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what day we're going to do this. It's going to be a delayed watch along. But we are going to cover Cannonball Fest, which is happening today.
Yep.
It is a fundraiser being held for Jeff Cannonball, who is fighting ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease.
Yep.
He was recently inducted in the Deathmatch Hall of Fame this year when GCW did Tournament of Cage of Survival. This is a lot more personally connected than I thought and knew of originally because Jeff Cannonball's wife is Tara Calloway. Tara Calloway was a performer for Wild, the World Independent Ladies Division, for which Jeff helped co-promote and book.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Tara Calloway won the championship, if my history is correct, from Winter, the former Katie Lee Burchell.
Oh, wow.
We did a meet and greet at Long Beach Clothing Company back in the day because we were kind of affiliated with Long Beach Clothing. We would go there once a month. We'd film some of our episodes on site, promote. They'd give us free T-shirts to wear. We'd promote them on the show. It was really the only brand sponsorship that we ever had. But because of our partnership, we brought Katie Lee / Winter, Tara Calloway, and the guest referee for that match, Shelly Martinez.
Oh, wow.
To Long Beach Clothing Company for a meet and greet. And then we did the show and everything. We promoted. It was at the YMCA. I got to do backstage interviews with Winter prior to the match. New Jack was at the same show because Wild wasn't big enough to run full shows themselves, so they got their champion onto other companies' cards. And that was the second time I got to meet and talk to New Jack, which Jeff got scared out of his mind when I walked over to New Jack very casually and was like, "Hey, man, how's it going?" You know, and me and New Jack just stood there for like 10 minutes bullshitting. Jeff damn near crapping his pants the whole time, waiting for New Jack to get me. But never happened. But yeah, so Cannonball Fest is a big deal, something I really want to do, kind of like when we did the Benefit earlier this year.
Yep.
And it's another huge Forbidden Door
I agree.
style of show.
Yep.
You've got Joey Janela fighting Megan Bain, the former
Ooh.
couple in real life, facing off against each other.
Wait, they're not together anymore?
Not from what I understand.
Oh.
You've got the Incoherent Legion of Rot, who I don't know who any of those guys are, taking on Wheeler Yuta, Matt Mako. Tara Calloway is coming out of retirement to participate in this match. It's the orangish redhead girl above Matt Mako there.
Yep.
That's his wife. Tracy Williams, Cheeseburger, and LSG.
Yep.
You've got the GCW workhorses, Jordan Oliver, Marcus Mathers, Masha, and Man Like Doris, taking on the opposition. I'm not really familiar with any of those guys. Forgive me. Mike Santana versus Bear Bronson.
Mm?
You've got Crowbar, Lowlife Louie, Schlack, and George Gatton.
Wow.
Versus Jimmy Lloyd, and no offense, some other guys I'm not super familiar with, but Crowbar from WCW is going to be on the card.
I know
that sounds like a DJ match.
So before
Speedball Mike Bailey versus Matt Tremont.
Yeah. Oh,
and then you've got Tony Deppen and Willow Nightingale.
Wow, that's a card. Real quick, this match, I actually know Danny Demento, Ron Voyage. I don't know KBT. I know and I don't know Schlack. Everybody else I know.
The show will be on the GCW YouTube channel for free. It goes live today, I believe, 4 o'clock. I think that's the Eastern time, so 1 Pacific.
Yeah.
But it's going to counter with the DPW thing, which is why we're not doing it live. Because we didn't know how it was going to be streamed at first. We didn't find that information out until late, and we had already agreed to do the DPW thing. So hopefully some point this week, we'll be able to do the watch along for that. But I just kind of wanted to mention this. If anybody wants to watch it, wants to support it, they have auctions up where wrestlers are auctioning experiences, rain-worn items. Megan Bain's Stardom headdress is up for auction.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw that.
All raising money to fight ALS, which again is better known as Lou Gehrig's disease. So, very big, cool show that will be added to our watch along schedule. I just don't know when this week we'll be able to fit it in.
Yeah.
What's the watch along plan for next weekend?
We'll talk about that off air.
Well, we've got a huge week ahead. It's not even just next weekend, bro. We've got a huge week. Tuesday is NXT Homecoming.
Yeah.
Which is going to be Walter and somebody. Don't know who's going to do that with him.
I think it said no.
Wednesday is September to Remember Dynamite. 3 hours. Tuesday after NXT is Simply Predicting WrestlePalooza. Thursday is Simply Predicting All Out.
Yep.
Friday is the GCW Arizona show, which that'll be Ryan and James, excuse me.
Yes.
Saturday, All Out and WrestlePalooza are going to be Noah and Walter. GCW Homecoming LA will be James and Ryan.
If you want to join us for that, Nick, you can. By the way.
Well, he's going to be at All Out. Remember? He's going to be live on site.
I'm live on site for the Simply Reliable Studios.
This is true.
So when Rock and Roll shows up by ourselves, you're not.
No, fuck you. You know I'm gonna be live for you too, asshole.
Yeah, he'll probably come into both shows.
With the asshole.
He'll probably be on both. Anyway,
100%.
But you're welcome to be on the Friday GCW if you want.
We'll see. We'll talk.
But that's pretty much everything I can think of off the top of my head as far as next week, and then Shenanigans normal time after WrestlePalooza goes off the air.
Did you guys all see? Okay, I know is an impromptu talk. Did you guys all see Collision last night? Anybody watch it?
No, I was watching GCW and the boxing.
I did. Yeah,
How does that work?
I did see the clip of Michael Oku nearly dying off the drop kick.
Okay, James. I
That's
said
all
it last night during commentary. Using the term "died" after Charlie Kirk this week and 9/11 just passing probably isn't the best phrasing.
Yeah, didn't look like it. He didn't actually, folks. But he took a hellacious bump off the drop kick.
There you go. I saw the
Yo.
clip of Michael Oku taking a hellacious bump off the drop kick.
Yeah.
I saw the clip of Michael Oku damn near dying.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Wording, James, wording. Sensitivity right now.
Listen.
Dude, I'm actually so pumped for next weekend.
There you go. Yeah, I'll definitely get a chance to watch it when I can. Just haven't gotten to because we've been so fucking busy on our end with shit. Real quick, JJ,
sir,
do we want to briefly, because I think the final topic will be positive because it will be another one of our watch along plugs. Do we want to bring up CN leaving? As in Andrade? Yeah.
If you want.
Nah, it's not big. Holy shit.
Like I keep telling you
Never
off
mind.
air, dude, like Andrade got released. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we can talk about it in Rock and Ropes as well, because I am going to talk about it.
It sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna put my 2 cents out there about it. Everyone can agree or disagree, and we can move the fuck on. Andrade got released. Does it suck? Yes. Does it seem like his comeback was wasted? Yes. But if you read the article that was posted, he was released as a punishment. Apparently, he failed a drug test, wellness violation. He failed wellness policy when he was in his first run at WWE shortly before he was released. Then he went to AEW when Jack Diddley shit and had backstage altercations with Sammy Guevara. When he came back to WWE, did Jack Diddley shit, had another wellness policy violation. At what point do we not look at Andrade El Idolo and be like, well, maybe it's him?
Yep.
And in the mix of it all, the divorce with Charlotte Flair, who's exponentially higher on the totem pole than Andrade.
Yeah. Listen,
Just,
at the end of the day,
just
we all
throwing it out there, you know.
Yeah.
So while it sucks, and maybe it would make a cool moment for Andrade to be the first one to go from WWE, AEW, back to WWE, back to AEW. I'm not really losing sleep over it. And I'm sorry if it sounds like being a dick. But at what point do we not look at Andrade and be like, maybe it's him?
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe he's the problem.
Yep.
I was talking about this with my other friends in the group chat who are also pro wrestling fans, and we've come to the conclusion that maybe it's best he just goes to CMLL because that's where he was like booked there.
Yeah,
And listen,
honestly.
Listen, I think it is his best bet because even if he goes to CMLL, right, he'll probably be another one of those guys who get a dual contract.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean,
and while you're messaging your friends in that group chat, Ash, tell them to subscribe to Rage of Wrestling.
Yes, yeah,
Tell them we can
exactly.
get close to 500 now.
Yeah, because that's our new goal.
Yeah, I swear that's exactly what I was thinking, JJ, and I was gonna say you said it.
To be fair, I haven't even told him about my YouTube channel, so
everybody agree with JJ's statement here. Say I, because I do. Yeah. See, Ash, you already said I.
I'm gonna. It's not that I don't agree. Is that I think there's.
You're cutting out. Your service is
You're cutting in and out.
More in context look, we have to look into this.
DJ, yeah,
One
your
second.
service. Yeah, your service is nervous.
I just, honey, I'll do it. I've seen a lot of people on social media. I think the one thing for me is just because you don't like Sean or you think a certain kind of way of Sean doesn't mean stuff like that he's reporting falsely. When Sean puts stuff out like that, you know that he's verified it. So all the people that are talking shit about Sean saying Sean doesn't know. Pretty sure
Sean
Sean has
Ross
a good idea.
Sapp for clarification, people, because there's
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels, Sean Waltman.
Sorry, yes, that's Sean Ross.
Sean Ross Sapp, the other SRS.
Yeah.
Continue, Nick.
No, I just you have so many people on there that give Sean Ross Sapp shit and have a look at him in a certain way, but when the man puts out that kind of information, he's usually right. So to say that he's lying or it's false because he got this story wrong or that story wrong, I think is a little bit much.
Yeah, I agree. Tend to agree. DJ, you good now? Is your service back? You all good?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
All right, cool. No, what I was saying about the Andrade thing is, I think the second WWE run, you have to look into it a little more. Everything JJ said leading up to everything, he's right, and I agree with him. But I think we should talk a little bit more about how WWE completely fumbled this guy. And if they were going to bring him back just to do nothing because it was a favor to Charlotte, you could have did a lot more than what you did. But again, I'm just going to save the rest for Rock and Ropes.
Yeah, fair enough.
Keep it, drag it on.
Yeah, I agree. That's fair. We'll get to that in a minute. JJ, real quick before we get to our commercial, because we have not run the ad at all before we get to our final topic. Am I allowed to delete the Cannonball graphics so I can post the DPW graphics and run that card when we come back?
Yeah, I just really quickly again just to recycle back. Cannonball Fest is something we will be covering.
Yes.
The matches I'm probably most looking forward to are the Janela Bane fight.
Yep.
Santana and Bear, because Bear's been very impressive since leaving AEW and joining GCW.
Yep.
As has Santana. Santana's been very impressive since leaving AEW, going back to TNA, being House of Glory champion. I'm curious to see what these guys can do. I don't want Speedball to die.
Me too. I'm scared. I like Speedball.
This should be an ultimate test for Speedball. And I'm curious if the Ultraviolent title will be defended.
Me too.
And then Tony Depp and Willow Nightingale. Tony Depp did an interview with the Game Changer podcast, the GCW podcast guys, a while back. Made it sound like this was his retirement year also, which sucks because I've only recently discovered and gotten into Tony Depp. But I love me some Willow Nightingale. Yes, I have a type. No, I don't care. I love me some Willow. I'm really curious to see this match because Tony Depp is very Danielson-esque in his technical ability.
Yes, he is.
So to see him tie it up with Willow is going to be like chef's kiss.
I agree. That's gonna be the best one. I also wanted to say before we get to our next thing, to our commercial rather, with the boxing card, the big positive and the biggest positive I was going to end with that is, and Walter, I think you could agree, the judging was fair across the board for fucking once in boxing. It wasn't bullshit. No matches were. It all ended the decision, and every single one of them was the correct decision. The only questionable one you can say is you may be able to argue you could argue one of the rounds was not Canelo's, and even that it's like they gave that to him out of pity. So that's it. Everything else was clean across the board. So I think it was great. I think that part was the best part of the whole night because so many times, Walter, we've seen MMA shows, boxing shows just end in shitty judging, So
I haven't seen a draw in so long that nobody bitched about. Like everybody was like, and with me, Billy, that should have been a draw. Like the judges got that one right.
Yeah, everybody was happy with it too. They were very, very excited, and they're like, "Run it back!" Everybody was like,
You don't
happy.
see that too often. When you see a
That.
draw, usually everybody bitches. Like,
Yeah, man, it was great. It was a great fight. Go and watch it. Yes, and a DJ. Yes, you heard me right. The M. Billy Martinez fight. It ended in a draw, and people were happy, and people want to see them run it back. That's how excited they were after this fight. So there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back after this brief intermission. And you know what? Because it is me, actually, it's not Saturday night. I can't even run that. Son of a bitch. I was going to run that little we'll be right back thing, but fuck that. The we'll be right back things will come this week, folks. I promise. I've been working on the highlights.
You got some quotables, especially from yesterday. You were like, "That's going in."
yeah, 100%. But yes, folks, we'll be right back after this brief commercial message.
And now for a taste of things to come.
And as always, folks, here in the Simply Reliable Studios, we chronologically cover all the wrestling. Well, kind of. Sometimes we're on delay. And boxing, and combat sports, and other forms of sports.
And MVP, and everything else. 200, woohoo!
Yeah, buddy. There you go. So, tonight, folks, we have a watch-along extravaganza, and it is the DPW Carolina Classic. It is our first Deadlock Pro Wrestling watch-along, so the YouTube boys covering the other YouTube boys wrestling promotion. Shout out John Blood, James Darnell, and Anthony Douglas. We're going to be covering their professional wrestling promotion. And we're going to be doing this first ever event, the DPW Carolina Classic, for us here in the Simply Reliable Studios. Myself and Martin will be on the call for that, as Martin will be making his Simply Reliable Studios commentary debut. He is the one that has provided me access with the DPW On Demand account for us to enjoy and watch together. On the card,
access. Just so I know, I just got a free trial for YouTube TV, so whoever is going to do NXT with me, we got a way to watch it.
There you go. Awesome shit. Coming up on the card, we have, well, I got to say his name here, Jake something.
There
you go.
I was going to leave it alone because Noah's not here.
You got to hit the gimmick. It's the gimmick. It's content, man. You know? Somebody had to say it. So, yeah,
somebody
versus JD Drake. Carolina Classic 4-way finals match. Trevor Lee versus Anthony Henry.
Who is that guy?
Trevor
Jake
Lee.
Who? No, Jake who?
Jake something is from TNA.
Something!
Mm-hmm. Oh, there you go.
James, you walked yourself into that one.
Yeah, somebody had to hit the gimmick. It's fine. We have Trevor Lee taking on Anthony Henry. So we actually have the
former Cameron Grimes.
The former Cameron Grimes. We got the workhorsemen in singles competition, so that should be interesting to view here. Could a couple of really good matches, I think. We got Bojack and Morgan Dash, DPW lifer since day one. They're going to be taking on Manny Lowe and a mystery tag partner on the card as well. We have Queen Aminata versus May Segura for the Battle of the Best trophy for the women's division. And Danny Luna versus TU for the Best of the Best semifinals as well. And we also have a Carolina Classic four-ways final match, LeBron Cazone versus Eric Stevens and Calvin Tankman versus Cedric Alexander. And I assume the finals will also take place on this show. So this is going to be very interesting. I think it should be a fun show. Overall, looking forward to covering it with myself and Martin. That is going to be at 6:30 p.m. Correct, JJ? EST.
2:30.
2:30
Pacific, 5:30 Eastern.
Yeah, 5:30 Eastern. Okay, fair enough. Well, there you go.
All right, I'm so used to thinking Pacific time, and even Walter's kind of gotten used to Pacific time now. Like he's forgotten all about Connecticut time.
Yeah,
dude, I really have. Like, it's not even a joke.
Like being able to be done with Shenanigans and it's still technically Saturday is a whole new world for Walter.
Oh, Saruga. Sorry, Ryan. I butchered. Ryan corrected me. Sorry, Ryan.
I have a question. Sorry, because
Yes.
we're on the topic of indie stuff. What is Richard Holiday up to? Does anybody know?
No idea.
What is who up to?
Richard Holiday.
I believe he started his own promotion.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Good to
believe
know.
he started his own promotion.
Yeah, something like that.
Interesting. Okay, cool.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, if y'all want to tune in, you can tune into that. That's what we'll be covering at 6:30 p.m. EST. So
5:30 EST.
Is it 5:30 EST? Let me.
Yes, I just said that. The show actually begins at 6 EST and we go live 30 minutes prior.
Okay, so yeah, be on the lookout for that, folks. Let's check that again. I want y'all to know it is
5:30 Eastern, 2:30 Pacific.
5:30 Eastern, 2:30 Pacific. Be on the lookout for that. Should be a fun show. And yeah, man.
And yes, Charles, Fightland will be covered tomorrow retroactively. Again, we had the DPW today. We had Shenanigans today. We weren't sure if we were going to do Cannonball Fest today. So MLW Fightland tomorrow will be post Wrestling with Tism.
Yes.
And it'll be James and whoever wants to do it with James.
Yeah.
James, make sure you really pay attention to LeBron Cozone, because that is one cold motherfucker.
Oh, I know LeBron Cozone. Trust me, I've seen that motherfucker hit. I know how hard he hits. We hurt people. That's all you need to know.
That went right over his head, JJ.
Oh, is that a joke?
Yeah, the man is all about ice. Look, watch his thing.
Okay.
He's all about the code. Like, he's pretty much Glacier.
Well, to be fair, he also fucking packs a punch. So that's what I thought you were referencing.
Yeah.
He did. Yeah. Charles, if you want to join, you can. It will be James and myself. So Ryan will join as well. Maybe we'll have a 3-man booth. Maybe we won't. Who knows?
Did you just say it was James and myself?
Sorry. Ryan, me and Charles, or me, Charles, and Ryan. Sorry.
Whether it's Sunday or Saturday, we fall off the rails some way, somehow.
Well,
it's scheduled to be Ryan and James doing MLW. If Charles would like to join, I'm sure he is more than welcome to, especially if he did the last MLW with you.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question about MLW, and I need the group's input.
Yes.
Are they next on the Forbidden Door?
Possibly.
I think so.
It would make a lot of sense considering that MLW has a working relationship with CMLL.
Yep.
As does AEW. It would also make sense since a certain scumbag has appeared on their last couple of shows.
And has a history there.
Yeah, and that's why I was alluding to that because of the latest interaction that he's had.
I've seen the clip of that. I'm not sure if the other individual in that clip is back under TNA or not. That could pose the only problem.
Yeah, that's fair.
Speaking
If
of
Hammerstone is back with TNA, that could pose an issue because TNA has a partnership with WWE.
I thought he finished his contract with TNA.
But I'm not sure if he went back. I know somebody just recently went back. I'm not sure if it was okay. Datilla's in the chat. She's our resident TNA person. Hammerstone is not back with TNA.
All right, good. So there you go.
Okay, so it is a possibility then.
And that's why I asked about the Richard Holiday. What's he?
Because he was the other member of the dynasty.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Which, when I think of the dynasty, I think of 2006 PWG.
Okay. Were there different members at that time? I don't know.
It was Joey Ryan, Scott Lost, Chris Bosch, Scorpio Sky, and Dave Chum. That was the dynasty, and that was at least a good 10 years before this dynasty was formed. So
okay. Interesting. That's definitely something to look out for.
Oh God damn it!
You wanted the gimmick. I was trying to ignore it. You
That's
set it
fair.
up, and now it's just gonna keep going, James.
I know.
You did it to yourself.
I know I did.
James, if it makes you feel any better, the other day when JJ was talking about how it was all your fault we didn't have shenanigans, Mrs. Nick actually turned around and said, "Why is everybody shitting on James? Poor James."
Yeah, I know. Everybody shits on me. It's fine. It was my fault though. So
That's what happens when you shave your face.
Yeah, this is true. Although the beard's coming back now, so that's nice.
He looks more presentable this way. He doesn't look as like homeless as he did with the full beard.
I really look.
And he doesn't. And he
look
doesn't look.
horrific.
And he doesn't look as Hey kid, you want some free candy? Get in my van, as he does when he's free, completely clean shaven.
Fuck off, man! Oh.
I like this look better, is what I'm saying, James. Keep this.
Yeah, I'll probably.
He looks like a.
It looks more professional too. You've got the goatee, the beard, and you don't look like a mountain man.
Maybe there's a reason why Walter got to 200 subscribers because I was clean shaven. Maybe there's.
Well,
Speaking of Walter,
let's not go that.
Hold on, Nick. Speaking of Walter, he does have his hand up.
Yes.
Let's acknowledge him.
Walter.
I just wanted to bring up an improv too because we were speaking about MLW with dude. Oh my god, I lost my train of thought. Matt. With what the
MJF?
No. MLW champion.
Kruger.
Well,
No,
yeah,
it's not Kruger.
the title did just change hands. Spoiler.
Oh, okay. I figured
don't spoil. Spoiler, no spoiler.
No, I figured they did that. I figured they were going to do that. Punish this dude Riddle because he can't shut the fuck up. I was going to say, have we all soured on him on Riddle because he won't shut up. Like he keeps sticking his foot in his mouth like Noah does with the Saturday Shenanigan bets.
No.
And by the way, it's completely Noah and Ash's fault that we're having Canadian karaoke, because that all stems out of the simple session that they did, where they started talking about Canadian music and everything, and Noah straight out said, "Stop it right there! Don't go any further. You're going to give JJ ideas," and God bless him. Canadian karaoke is now a thing because of that. So
I just have one question. Will there be any Shania Twain on there?
Look, this is what I'm thinking about doing before me get back to the DPW since it came up.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of just letting this kind of be a free-for-all.
Oh, fuck.
I have a list of Canadian artists that I've compiled. Shania Twain is one of them. I'm thinking of just doing the name wheel this time. And just whoever's name pick comes up, picks a Canadian artist and picks a song of theirs to do. Instead of having a song wheel too, because then you get a song may come up that somebody doesn't know. And that kind of sucks. They're forced to do a song they're not familiar with. This way, they get to pick an artist. They can pick a song of that artist that they like, and you know they're going to do it justice, or as justice as they can do it with their lack of singing voice, because at least they know the song, so they're going to have fun with it.
Don't pick 30 Celine Dion songs, okay?
Hey, I discovered Our Lady Peace, who does Benoit's Whatever, is Canadian, damn it. So somebody can do that song.
It's true.
Canadian thing. We talked about this on the AAA show, and I said, you know what? Wrestling themes for Canadians count. So if you want to sing a wrestling theme, have at it.
Hey, the national anthem should count, and that's how we force Noah to sing it.
As far as I'm concerned, since the Canadians are the one that they're making the rules, we're just abiding by them. So.
And Finger 11 is also Canadian. They did King Slow Chemical. So that's two wrestling theme songs and Nickelback, of course. Burn It to the Ground, the Raw theme.
Dude,
so those are three wrestling connected themes right there from Canadian bands.
And if James wants to sing some metal, Spirit Box does count because they are Canadian.
I did not know that they were Canadian.
Yes, they
okay.
And here's a little tidbit. Charles Mason's song, that is a slowed down version of a male cover of a Shania Twain song.
Oh, really?
Hey, The Weeknd did a couple
It's
songs.
the song
with WWE.
Kachina by Shania Twain, but it's a male cover slowed down to 0.75 speed.
Yeah, okay.
So there's another one. And yeah, The Weeknd has like how many WrestleMania theme songs?
Yeah. Like 4 of them?
Yeah.
Probably more than that.
He counts. He's
Because
Canadian.
he's had one like every year.
Right, since the pandemic. He pretty much ruled the pandemic. Let's be real here.
I'm pulling several favors right now. What do you mean by that, right? I'm scared.
And as much as I want you on camera, Ash, to sing and participate, we do have to get a super chat from you at some point that show. That way we could actually have a Canadian super chat come through. Just for the haha of it all.
Yes.
You gotta stick the bit. Coming in with the $5 Canadian
super chat for Canadian karaoke.
This is true.
You made that sound like a stripper. $5 Canadian. Here it is.
Canadian. $5
Sugar.
Sorry.
I'm scared to know what favors Ryan is pulling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Is he gonna get the collective?
Fuck
to
off!
Come in and start super chatting?
No, Ryan! No! No! No!
He's gonna sing Justin Bieber, baby,
No!
baby.
No!
I do have your PayPal, by the way. I can PayPal you that if I want to.
No!
Of course, Nickelback is on the list. Stella. Of course they are. Bryan Adams is on the list. Probably the first Canadian I ever heard.
Dude, Nickelback is
because you
like,
got to think about how old I am, man. I grew up with that Reckless Bryan Adams tape.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
They're not Canadian.
Oh, they're not.
They're from California, dude. All their songs are about California.
No, not Red.
So
not Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Just because we got on this kick, I'm gonna run down the list that I have of artists, and Nick and Ash can let me know once I get done if I missed anybody that's like a must-have. Okay. Bryan Adams, Paul Anka, Sebastian Bach, the lead singer of Skid Row, Hal Bachman, Bachman Turner Overdrive, Bare Naked Ladies, Justin Bieber, Michael Bublé,
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he's Canadian. Yeah.
Terry Clark, Tom Cochran, who's famous for Life is a Highway.
Oh, I forgot he's Canadian.
Yeah.
Stompin' Tom Connors, which I only know this dude because he did the good old hockey game song, which is like for every second intermission, that song is played in every hockey arena.
Yeah.
Still to this day is.
Deborah Cox, R&B singer. Crash Test Dummies.
Mm-hmm.
Celine Dion. Feist. Finger 11. Nelly Furtado.
Yes.
The Guess Who.
Mm-hmm.
Corey Hart and his Sunglasses at Night.
Yep.
Carly Rae Jepsen.
Yes.
Katie Lane. Avril Lavigne, of course.
There's a lot of things.
Love her.
Len.
Oh,
Len, who had
they were
Steal My
Canadian?
Sunshine.
I did not know they were Canadian.
Loverboy.
Oh, yeah, that. How did you know?
Magic, who had that song Rude. Sarah McLachlan. Men Without Hats. Shawn Mendes.
Yes.
Joni Mitchell. Alanis Morissette.
These are
Anne
some
Marie.
good ones, man. Okay, there's some good ones.
Anne Marie. Alana Miles. Nickelback. Our Lady Peace. This one blew me away. Raffi.
Yep.
Rush. Not Rouge. Rush.
Yeah.
Snow. So somebody has to do Informer. Steppenwolf. Sum 41. Tamia. 3 Days Grace. Shania Twain. The Weeknd. And Neil Young.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my list.
Pretty solid list.
Yeah, that's a great list.
Except that said Drake. I forgot all about Drake.
Yeah, Drake too.
I don't know if anyone's gonna want to do Drake. If we're being
Drake might
honest.
get involved with WWE if he keep talking about Rhea Ripley the way he's doing.
So
Ryan saying if James doesn't do Baby, he has to do the safety dance.
I don't even know what that is.
That's Men Without Hats, dude. Come on, the safety dance is like 80s.
Okay.
Charles Schultz with "Fuck Yeah, 3 Day Grace." Yeah,
3 Days Grace is Canadian.
I called dibs. I called dibs on Just Like You. That's my shit.
Oh,
That's
dude,
fair.
there's
Yeah,
so
that's
many
3
good
Days
3
Grace is
days.
Canadian.
Okay, so
me and my buddy back in like 05, 06, we said that 3 Days Grace is Just Like You should have been Randy Orton's Burning My Light.
Mm.
I'm not.
That should have been his song right after he left Evolution.
Yeah, you're right.
Because just think about the lyrics. I could be mean. I could be angry. You know, I could be just like you. You thought you were there to guide me. You were only in my way. It's like, dude, that's all about leaving like Evolution right there. Like that, it would have fit so good. As epic as Burning My Light is and was, and I still love that song. Just Like You would have been epic for him.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, between 3 Days Grace, Spirit Box, and Nickelback, I got some choices. You might not hear me do a gimmick. I'm gonna be honest. Actually,
Good.
maybe one.
Good.
I don't know. Maybe
Good.
one because I feel like there is some people that do like the Christopher Walken, so I may have to do at least one Christopher Walken. I feel like that's
If you do the safety dance, then you could do Christopher Walken for the safety dance because I could see him doing that shit.
Yeah. To be
I
honest,
like
yeah.
the William Shatner version of it too.
Just because I'm the pun
There you
guy,
go. Shatner's Canadian. Do a Shatner version.
Shatner, yeah.
Just because I'm the pun guy, I might have to sing Nickelback while staring at a photograph.
I like where you went there, Ashton Dawson.
Hold on. Look at this graph.
It's funny how you mentioned Rude, JJ, because I quote that all the time at work. So I might have to sing that.
Oh, there will be gimmicks. Oh, he's gonna pay for gimmick. Oh, okay. There's gonna be gimmicks. That's right. Oh, Jesus.
See, when you're young and you listen to Magic's Rude, you think that the dad is rude, but
getting older is realizing that it's the senior that is actually the rude one.
Yeah, exactly. That I think that's the
Because
joke.
he's all like, I'm going to marry her anyways. It's like, I
Right?
don't care what you said. I'm going to marry her anyways. It's like, well, that's rude.
Exactly. I think that's the
It's
joke.
like you're
Yeah.
so pissed about the dude not wanting to give you permission that you're going to marry her anyways. That's the rude shit, asshole.
Now, I will say this much. Walter and I are going to be covering Bloodsport on the 28th. That whole weekend, the 27th, 28th into the 29th on Monday, that's my birthday. That's my birthday weekend.
So you are missing one band in your list.
Okay, who did I forget?
The Tragically Hip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so the Tragically Hip and Spirit Box you got to add because they're very good.
Yes,
because I know I will be.
That when I meant the Red Hot Chili Peppers, I actually meant the Tragically Hip because they do a lot of like Hockey Night in Canada stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I probably only left them off because I'm not familiar with them.
Yeah, fair.
You know, and I figured if I wasn't familiar with them with as much as I listen to music, I don't know how familiar other people would be with them. So, but I'll add them because again, if we're just going to do the name wheel and let people pick from the artists, y'all are familiar with them, then, you know. So I'll add Drake, I'll add Spirit Box, and I'll add the Tragically Hip to the list.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool with that. All right.
Oh my god, that means I might have to pull out some leather for that weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to fact check. Yeah, Spirit Box are Canadian.
They are in fact Canadian. I love that. Let's go. All right. Well, with that being said, I think we covered all of our topics and then some that we had on docket for today, except
They are all our Canadian friends.
Except for the topic we intended to talk about. We're probably going to just save that for next week, beginning topic or something, because we don't want to put a downer on the celebration.
Yeah, no.
So there you go.
Considering what happened while we were on the air here, we definitely don't want to take away from that moment.
No.
Bro, if some major shit happens this week to the point where that WrestleMania becomes an opening topic, that'd be some crazy epic week.
Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy week for that week of shenanigans. Plus all the watch-alongs we're gonna be doing.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
like we've got watch-alongs literally like every day next week.
Yes, which means we don't have to go blow for blow. I want to make that clear. Don't go for blow so we can get out at a reasonable hour, please. Think of us East Coasters, please.
Blow for blow. Why are we doing blow now?
Not like
not like that, Nick.
Not like that, Nick.
No, that Nick. No.
Well, I don't know. Maybe James has been hanging out with T-Bag. I don't know, but like, oh, you're talking about blow.
No.
Tatella with the congratulations in the chat room as well.
Huge moment. Hey, yo, pause indeed. But yeah, let's get to the shields, shall we?
Yeah, before we all start a riot.
Do you want to?
Well, he isn't here, but he did ask for it to be promoted. Rock and Ropes today is going to be piggybacking off of what we had earlier this week. Rock and Ropes will be talking to Douglas Malo today.
Oh, huge. Okay.
And that'll be at 3 Pacific, 6 Eastern. So check out DJ in the Spaces.
Yeah.
What's his at? Corny fan
8876.
Yeah.
8876.
8876.
Yeah.
So check that out. Corny fan 8876 in the Spaces. DJ and Ropes will be talking to Douglas Malo. We of course had him on Monday as Walter and James talked to him. That can still be found on Walter's channel, exclusively on Walter's channel. Probably leave it there for at least another week before we broadcast it to everyone else's channel.
No.
You know what? October 1st, I'll broadcast it to everyone else's channel. That gives you almost an entire month with it just on your channel, bro.
Yeah.
And that's a Wednesday. So I usually don't work Wednesdays.
I can do like an early rebroadcast stream and just kind of pump it out there to everyone else. So October 1st, it'll be on everybody else's channel. But until then, exclusively on the Rage of Wrestling. Subscribe. Now let's get him to 500. No, it's the alarm on the door here at work.
I was gonna say, I think Scott Steiner is gonna show up. We keep hearing alarms.
Yeah.
No, the back door here at work's got a alarm. So people going in and out.
Yeah.
So there is that shill. If you guys haven't already, follow the Simply Reliable Studios at SR Studios 2024. SR Studios 2024. That X account is manned by myself, and it's supposed to be manned by Walter, James, and Noah. They need to get on there into things a
I
little
put
bit.
a couple tweets out recently in there.
Okay. I didn't notice because there were no typos. So
yeah,
that's how I
tried
know
that
that
on
Walter
purpose.
types shit.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry. I'll get better at that.
Especially when it comes to promotion. That's the whole reason I made it, for us to promote stuff.
I instead did it on my Twitter. I got to get used to my head. Like, oh, just switch to that. Oh shit!
Whoa.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah, it's not the Power Rangers, but we do have someone teleporting in here as we begin the shills.
Yeah.
Jeff Meacham is here.
Jeff
fucking Meacham.
Hello, Jeff. Okay, so Jeff, huge.
I suppose he's here for the grand celebration.
Yes, sir. You have you heard? Have you heard, Jeff?
Hi. Yes, I've heard. I'm trying to come in and say hi. But James is at me. And I love you for it. You're good. Yes. Congratulations, of course. I was coming in because I forgot what was going on today. Hi. I forgot we were doing this at lunchtime, and I've been trying to get ready to go to work, which is why I didn't pop in right now. However, yes, congratulations. Very, very cool. Very happy for Walter and all ancillary benefactors of the 200 people that are going to Vegas. Okay, see that? Yeah, very, very cool. I actually was coming in selfishly to let everybody know how happy I was that I hit a point in my life where I'm wearing extra large size hoodies as of yesterday or something. So life is good. But yeah, very cool, Walter. Very cool. That is awesome.
Yes, sir.
Very, very. Again, this little germ of idea that I had, that then Noah and James and I had, that JJ and I had, that all of us had at different points. It's all coming together.
There you go, man.
Well, you came in right as we were doing shills and getting out of here, Jeff. Is there anything you would like to plug and promote?
I don't know if I have the day off this week. I am off tomorrow. I'm not doing anything tomorrow except going to play at Knott's. Tuesday, I'm on the NoDQ review. I'm on both of the Simply Predictions with Noah, as far as I know. So yeah, just stay tuned to the channel, stay tuned to the socials, and big week coming up. I'll be on both watch-alongs next weekend, as far as I know, because of the unintended absence of others. I'm going to try to step in and help where I can along the WrestlePalooza All Out front. Because I purposely asked that day out, thinking I was going to the same show you're going to. I'm right here. Same show you're going to, JJ. But she said it's not going to work out for me for a variety of reasons. So.
Oh, god damn, that was loud. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
very, very loud. Oh. Yes, indeed. Well,
Nick, where can people find you, good sir? Since you're the only one we don't have a graphic for.
I don't have a graphic. Y'all can find me here on the weekends and on the watch-alongs, and you can find me on-site reporting for the Simply Reliable Studios and for Rock and Ropes on Saturday. I will be down there. So me and my wife have already talked about it. We're gonna be down there early. So I will fill all you guys in on whatever extracurricular activities are going on around the stadium. And then that same night we'll be on I'll be on Shenanigans just for a little bit, just to kind of talk about it. Just because I'm not gonna be home that night. I'll be with the wife at a hotel. So yeah, but you can find me here and on X with the Simply Reliable Studios. If you know, ask around.
There you go.
Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing your Simply Reliable Studios shirt that you're making, sir. I don't know if everybody else has heard about that, but he told me he's making a Simply Reliable Studios shirt to wear to All Out.
So it's gonna be because this is not my first wrestling show, because I was at Forbidden Door 23. My wife was supposed to come with me that weekend, but she didn't want to because she didn't like wrestling. So, hi, honey. You want to fight? No, I don't want to fight you. I love you. So
hey, we could do a tag team match. Me and Nick versus Alicia and your wife.
Oh Jesus, that will get views.
Oh shit, she's coming out. She's flexing.
She's flexing.
Anyways, yeah. So she didn't come with me to Forbidden Door. So she's graciously volunteered to come with me this year. Voluntold that she's coming. So I said to her, I want to make us a shirt saying our first wrestling show. And on my shirt, I'll be promoting the studio, and then also Rock and Ropes will be somewhere on there.
That's awesome, man. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah.
That
So
should
I gotta get it. I'm getting it designed, and then I'll get it. I should have it ready by sometime this week.
There you go.
You were saying, Jeff?
I was saying that should be a wrestling wives and girlfriend shirt. I was voluntold to be here.
Yes, we will put that on the back of your shirt. I was voluntold to be here.
Voluntold.
We still gotta make a I Speak Typo shirt.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Yes.
All right.
Ballot on it.
And we have to actually have a typo on the shirt when we say that.
Yes, it's true. We gotta do it in like the keys on a keyboard as well. We gotta spell it like that.
Yeah, all we should do is type it out like when people are making fun of the people that complain, like where it's like one capital letter, one big letter, one middle letter, one capital letter, like type it like that.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, you're not wrong. Alrighty.
No, I just did stuff.
Yeah, there it is. All right. Next plugging thingy. Am I hosting anymore? I don't know. I'm supposed to host. I think we're supposed to be plugging. Ash.
Hello. Yeah, you can find me on X, the app formerly known as Twitter, at ShadowBadAsh. Occasionally speaking, mostly listening on the spaces, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Batty for Wrestling.
Yes, indeedy. Go and do that, please. Very, very good. Go ahead, Walter.
I said, don't be a dickhead.
Don't be a dickhead. Indeed, don't be a dickhead. Yeah, you guys go do that. In fact, while we're doing this, while we're doing our pluggings, as Jeff is going through mountain passes, so Jeff gone. Let us do the next plugs. We'll do everybody else before we get to me, I guess. That's typically how I do the plugins. Go subscribe to our other female friend here, Datilla, at Rangers of Wrestling. She covers wrestling and Power Rangers. You can check her out on Rangers of Wrestling on YouTube. You can also check her out on Instagram and Twitch, and Datilla _ on X. So go ahead and do that.
I see she didn't release Andrade from that graphic.
This is true. We have our resident big baller of the Simply Reliable Studios, Big Baller G, on Instagram at Original Big G 1988, and Original Big G1 on all other socials. An American original, not an Aussie wannabe. Whatever that means. I still don't know what that means. I need to know. What is the context of this?
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
That's because Grayson Waller has started calling himself Big G. For Grayson, Big G.
I see.
And Big Baller G is the OBG, the original Big G.
So what we need to have is Big G versus Shorty G for a battle of G's.
Hence the American original, not an Aussie wannabe, because Grayson Waller is Australian.
This is fair. This is very, very fair.
So there is your context, good sir.
Now I understand. So there you go.
Now you know, and knowing is half the battle. Yo,
Joe! Okay, so let's see here. Go check out the Stat Boy. He is covering Monday Night Football, Stat Boy Sports Bar, every Monday for football week. You'd be covering the Monday Night Football games. All a part of the commentary team is welcome to join and participate in those. Just make sure you give me, JJ, or whoever a heads up if you don't have Stat Boy directly. You could go and join in on that. Make sure you follow our buddy, our founding father, Jeff Meacham. You can follow him on Instagram and X at _Jeff Meacham, on Facebook at Jeff Meacham, and YouTube Jeff Meacham, which will be relaunching on January 4th. So please go and support our founding father of the Simply Reliable Studios, if you will. You can support our supporters, if you will. The Domingos.
Support our supporters. Yep.
Support our supporters. The Los Domingos Emmanuel Dominguez and Arlene Dominguez. EDM 7324 and Arlene Dominguez on Instagram, and ADM 73244 on X. So go ahead and support them if you can.
This is the actual game for this week. You showed an old graphic.
My bad. Did not know this.
This is the actual Monday night game for this week. The Buccaneers and the Texans.
Got it. I will delete the other one. Just did. Thank you.
6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific. Stat Boy will be on the air.
Yes.
Tell me Tom Brady is the commentator for that, please.
Yeah. No, he owns the Oakland Raiders now, or the
yeah, but
no.
he used to play for the Buccaneers.
Is it Oakland or no? It's the Raiders. He owns the Raiders now. We will be.
He used to play for the Buccaneers. That's what I said. That. Tell me that's one of his assignments.
I believe we only have a few promos left. Did we already get to yours, Walter, or no? I don't think we have yet, right? All right, I'm saving that for last. I'm calling an audible there. You guys can follow up. You guys can follow Noah primarily on the X.
That's for getting to 200. That one right there.
That's fair. Ed and Foster 1916 for all things wrestling. Make sure you tune into his community tabs and or YouTube or his community tabs on YouTube or X for Prediction League updates. And yeah, man, the other hardworking man in the Simply Reliable Studios. Him and Walter are definitely the MVPs of our group, which I kind of wish I could be that. Sup there? There you go. And there's Charles with that. And with that said, folks, also, you guys can find me on Facebook at JCBahiba and Twitter, YouTube, and sometimes Instagram at JHibside95. I do really cool and dumb things on the internet. And you can also check out my uncle's documentary, which is a very cool thing on the internet. Part 3 coming soon. Part 2 is out right now. That's the QR code. Scan it right now so you can actually watch it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And finally, last but certainly not least, I think that's every other plug that we had needed to do. Walter, the floor is yours, my friend.
I think I guess I do punny things on the internet.
Yes, you do.
The at Rage of Wrestling YouTube again. Thank you, everyone. We smashed one goal. Need to get to another, but Instagram too. Walter.Cruz at 940, and of course The X at Walter Alex Cruz. Sky, I'm not really up there, Blue Sky. I think that was like a 2024 thing, and then it
was a fad.
Yeah, but yeah, please find me on there. And again, thank you all so much. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And just to be funny, you know, since we're doing the Canadian karaoke.
Of course. And don't forget, speaking of,
Gotta have now play it while the flag's up there.
there you go, play it. And now, talking about this, on September 27th, we will be doing Canadian karaoke,
Can somebody animate me and James like Terrence and Phillip with the flipping Canadian heads promoting this?
Yes, exactly.
You just made my wife feel so offended by what you just did. That was like, what the fuck?
See, Nick's wife. This is why we always blame James.
Yep.
Stuff like that.
I understand.
That was my fault. The A was my fault.
Listen here, eh?
Oh no, we definitely say A. We definitely
see. So I wasn't wrong. And by the way, I'm French Canadian. I'm French Canadian also, so I get to say it.
But no, we don't. You just made us all sound like hicks, dude.
I am a hick.
We're not.
Well, Nick and I aren't Albertans. That's a different story.
Anyway, before we get off the rails and off the beaten path again, and shit, here we go again. No, thank you all so very much for watching. Did I say August 30th? I meant to say September 27th. What the fuck are we talking about August 30th for? I'm fucking...
No, he was saying how we got off the rails like we did on August 30th for the whole.
Oh, no, okay, yeah. Fair.
That's what that was.
Yeah, I got you.
I got you, Charles.
Thank you. All right, well, with that being said, this has been our special Sunday edition of the Shenanigans. Sunday brunch edition, and of course we got fucking Croissant. I'm scared. He put the music in here, didn't he?
Oh no, not the crystal.
You put the music in here, didn't he? Oh, there you go. Oh, thank you. And we will see you next time. And wee. Oh. Goodbye. Where's the graphic? I need my promotion graphic. I don't know where it went. Oh well. Fuck it. We'll see you next week. Oh.
Bye.